Let's take a look at this Vracing Car. Again, a really interesting looking model. It has 3D lights with lights and sound, bump and go battery operated. It works with 3 AA batteries. Costs around 290 rupees or around $6 or so. So let's take a look at it. This is how the car looks. It's the BMW model without the logo though. Again, a really nice detailing. They have a nice detailing of the air intakes. Surprisingly well-made model. It looks pretty much like the real thing. That's how the bottom looks. Works with the 3 AA batteries. And this is how the lights look. Just like what they promised on the packaging. Let's see how this goes. It works really well and a really nice model too. Quite nice. Check it out. By looking at the lights, you would think it's covered with lights on the inside. So curious to see how the lights look. Looks like they are only using 3 LEDs. I think it's the glass that's making the lights look really good. Let's take a look at this Toblerone. This is a Swiss dark chocolate with honey and almond nougat. That's the ingredient list. It's made in Switzerland. That's the expiry date. It costs around 160 rupees or around $3 or so. Really nice dark chocolate. You get that hint of bitterness, which makes the dark chocolate taste really good. You also get a few almond pieces, which add to the flavor. It's also really dense and much harder than other Toblerones. This is my favorite version of Toblerone. Quite nice. Check it out. Any ideas what this is? This comes handy if your eyesight is very weak. Let's take a look at this needle threader. That's how it looks. It costs around 40 rupees or around 80 cents for this. This will help you thread needles very easily. Trying to thread the needle like this takes time, and it's really hard if your vision is quite bad. That's where this comes handy. All you need to do is put the needle in here, press the handle. You can see a small pin popping out with a hook on it. Pull the needle out and it should be threaded. If this seems complicated, you can also use this method. This is quite easier to do even if your eyesight is quite bad. Rather than doing it the regular way, they could have made it a little bit easier though. Quite nice. Check it out. I also found these interesting looking buttons which are flower shaped. I also saw Mickey shaped ones, and there are quite a few other designs. They were charging $1 for 100 of these. Again, I didn't know buttons came in so many unique shapes. Let's take a look at these Danima Chocochip cookies. It's 100% vegetarian, no preservatives, no artificial color. Really nice packaging. Looks like you get quite big chocolate chip cookies. Costs around 95 rupees or around $2 for this. It's made by Royal Imports and Exports in India. That's the ingredient list. Let's taste it. You also get quite a lot of cookies. I think nearly 40 of them. These are really tasty cookies. Quite crunchy and crumbly. You also get quite a few choco chips on each cookie. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this super dart game. Even small kids can play with this. It's quite safe. It costs around 120 rupees or around $2 for this. This is what we get. That's the dartboard. This is the dart. This dart is dull, so even kids can play with it. And it goes and gets stuck in between these pegs. That's how you play with it. Works really well, and this is a really nice design for a kids dartboard. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this Toblerone. This is a Swiss white chocolate with honey and almond nougat. That's the color info. That's the ingredient list. Expiry date. This is made in Switzerland. Costs around 150 rupees or around $3 or so. Let's taste it. Really rich white chocolate. It's also really sweet. You get nice almond flavor. You get a few almond pieces too. Very tasty. Quite nice. Check it out. Any idea what this is? This is how it looks. Let's take a look at this hand cloth holder. Costs around 120 rupees or around $2 or so. It's made out of plastic. You get a double-sided tape on the back so that you can stick it onto a wall or something. And this green part is made out of soft rubber. You're supposed to stick it to a wall and push in the hand cloth. It will hold it in place because these are flexible. You can easily pull the cloth out without damaging it. Let me show how this works. You take any cloth, just put it in like that, and it holds it in place. When you need the cloth, you can just pull it off. It doesn't matter what thickness the cloth is. You could put this in your kitchen, or you could stick this below a table and let it hold these microfiber screen wipes. Quite a nice idea. It also works as a nice pen stand. Or this one. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at these snack chocolate bar. Sometimes you just want a snack chocolate bar. For those situations, this has you covered. It's made by a company called Tayas. It's milk compound chocolate covered nougat caramel. Quite colorful packaging. Again, this is from Turkey. More information in Turkish. One of these days I'm going to sit and read all this. Costs around 12 rupees or around 15 cents or so. So let's taste it. It's nice and chewy, and you can see the two layers inside. There is a thin caramel layer on the top. Again, not too sweet, very tasty. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this Motorcade Set. It's a really interesting looking set. These vehicles have a pullback motion. Costs around 300 rupees or around $6 for this. You get about 12 vehicles. I know you're wondering if this is branded or good quality stuff. It is brand good quality, so that answers it. Baby is more excellent. Parents feel more relieved. I think that should have been relieved, I think. These are all the vehicles we get. Few of them are similar. We get 4 of these cars, 1 Formula 1 car, 2 of these trucks, 2 of these front loaders, 1 rally car, 2 of these bulldozers. That's how the racing car looks. That's for racing. Check out the expression on this one. If you are wondering if these are meant for a competition, yes, they are meant for a competition. They race in a race called a car race. This is how the Formula 1 car looks. That's how the truck looks. And on the side it says forbidden fireworks. I wonder why. Top of this one it says forbidden passing. That's for planes that are going over it. Or maybe you can write like this. I think they are a bit confused because for some of them they went with a realistic look, and for some they went with a cartoony look. And that's how the front loader looks. You can actually move its hand. The rally car. So the bulldozers look. They even tried to fake the track of it. Quite a fun looking set. Check it out. Let's take a look at these Bigbabol Bubble Gums. These are 3 new flavors. If you buy any 3 of them, you also get a free gift. This is the free gift you get. And on the disc they have a puzzle. On the back instructions on how to throw it. Let's look at the bubblegum. This is watermelon flavored. This costs 2 rupees or around 4 cents or so. Vegetarian and manufactured in India. Even comes with the watermelon colors. This is the strawberry one. That's how it looks. Cola and lemon one. Let's taste these. Nice watermelon scent and very tasty. This tastes like a regular bubblegum. This only has a hint of cola flavor, and it has a really nice lemon fragrance. I prefer this one. This is the second, and that's the last. When you combine all of them, interesting bubblegum flavor. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this Aquarium Thermometer. This costs around 250 rupees or around $5 or so. It's a crystal digital thermometer. That's the model number YK50. That's how it looks. That's the temperature. No buttons or switches to turn on. And you can see it works with a battery. There is a tape beside it, so you can stick it anywhere. I'm guessing this reacts to the temperature, or maybe this. Again, if you remove the double-sided tape, you can remove the screws and replace the battery too. The display is transparent. It's also called Aquarium Thermometer. No idea how to stick this. I don't think this is waterproof because none of the seals look watertight. So maybe you stick it outside the aquarium. Really interesting design, very minimal. And I really like the transparent part. So if you stick it on any glass surface, it will look really good. That's the temperature at the moment. Quite nice. Check it out.